We are staying alive. Okay, very well. So thank you for being here. I know some partners like to have some drinks on Friday or like to go to parties, or just they just want to have some rest. But it's good that you are here. Thank you so much. And let's start our class. We're starting this unit. The unit is difficult decisions. So it's a describe what you see in this picture. So what is happening here, Daniela? What happens in this picture?
Classroom.
Good, that is a classroom. And what is going on? What is happening? What is happening, Daniela, in this classroom?
¿Pero qué es happening, teacher? O sea, de qué veo en la pintura, pero no entendí
Okay.
después.
Happening es suceder. ¿Qué está pasando? What is happening in this picture?
Ah, ah, Pasting a paper.
Okay, good. What do you think this paper has? You think they're doing something good or something wrong? Is this correct or incorrect?
Mm,
Do you think this is correct or this is incorrect?
correct.
Do you think so? Because what are they doing? They're cheating, right? No solamente están pasando un papel, probablemente están en un examen. So they are cheating. So do you think this is correct?
Ah,
Cheating.
un acordeón.
Yes,
Da.
they're cheating. Yeah, they have the paper with the answers. Yeah, that's correct. So, we are going to talk about some of these things. This is like the unit opener. How do you think the student in the back feels? Because if you see, we have this ginger is como pelirroja. We have this ginger girl on the back, the one with glasses. And how do you think she feels about it?
She say, I need that paper.
Yes, very good. So she might be saying, why don't you give me the answers too? Right? So, well, maybe she is feeling, she's having second thoughts, podemos decir que son como sentimientos encontrados. So she's having second thoughts about what is going on. Have you ever feel confused or scared about something that happened at school or at work? Because this is not only for school, this also happens during work. During work, I think that is most even at work, where you have to decide if you will abide by the morals, abide by significa adherirse o también significa obedecer. Um, so you abide by your own morals, um, or maybe you need to betray your morals. We know that they say it right. We have like saying in Mexico that is very unfortunate, but it's not only a thing in Mexico. I think that is a problem all around the world. El que no tranza, no avanza, right? Like if you don't trick, you won't make progress, right? If you don't scam another person, you won't make progress. Like you don't need to play according to the rules. So have you ever had or have you ever seen this situation at work or at school? What is your, and most importantly, like what is your reaction? If you if you were this ginger girl, si ustedes fueran esta chica, what would you do? Would you tell? Tell significa acusar en este contexto. Would you tell the kids? Would you tell your classmates? También se utiliza como, creo que en español se dice sapear, ¿no? En México decimos como que alguien es un sapo, ¿no? Cuando divulga, acusa, ¿no? En inglés tú dices rat. Rat someone es acusarlo. So what would you do? Would you tell the teacher? Would you rat them? Would you keep it a secret and just focus on your exam?
Like Title says, it's difficult decision because if they are your friends, you can lose the friendship. But if you have the morals, you have to tell them to the teacher that they are cheating. It's very difficult.
Yes, it's very difficult. And I think that when we grow up and we are working, it gets even more difficult. Maybe they are not your friends, but if you tell people, you know that you will make enemies and then you will feel uneasy at work, right? You will have problems at work if these people still work there or if you find them in the street. So I think that trying to be a person who lives or abides by the morals, it's difficult thing. Um, and well, I've had situations, for example, that they've told me for example, my granddad, when he worked in the government, um, and many times he had these situations. And you know, sometimes they were like, okay, but if you are not being smart, because if you don't take this money, we will give this money to your boss. So you are missing your chance. So with that's why we have a lot of corruption. Mexico is not the only country. There are things that lots of problems with corruption, like millions of pesos or millions of dollars that we don't know how they were used. Um, we don't know like really what is going on, for example, with the money that we pay in taxes. And this is one of many problems, but definitely corruption and these kind of people make living in society a little bit more difficult. Well, we're gonna get some vocabulary. You can see that it's related to school, but I also prepare some vocabulary for the ones who work. So where we have like, we're going to check vocabulary for school life, and some vocabulary for work life. Okay, so here you have the sentences. You see the sentences we're going to read, and we are going to complete the sentences with some of this vocabulary. Vamos a revisar el vocabulario. Let's check it together. The first one is being assigned to detention. Being assigned to detention. Detention, I don't know if we have it in Mexico, but at least in the United States, they have it is como detención. I don't know if you have heard about detention.
It's when the teacher tells you go to the detention, but it's direction here in Mexico actually, right?
Mhm. Yes, something similar. Well, detention is more like an extra time at school. Like it's a way they punish kids by having them at school. Los tienen más tiempo en la escuela y no los dejan ir. No sé, 1 hora, 2 horas, y ahí hay un profesor, ¿no? So that's like detention. Yes. They can also be sent to the principal. Principal sería, como se dice, director. Principal, porque director or director es el director de una empresa o otro tipo, pero director de escuela se dice principal. So, detention is this.
I have I heard about the station in the movies or the series, but in Mexico, no, don't use.
Yes, I think in Mexico it's not used. I don't know if it's common now in United States, but at least it was some years ago. Ahora ya como están las cosas, a lo mejor los acusan, los demandan a la escuela por secuestrarlos, ¿no? O algo por el estilo. So, yeah, detention is something like this, you know. Los tienen ahí más tiempo. Idealmente el profesor o un psicólogo habla con ellos, los intenta ayudar, pero como vemos en las películas, a veces solamente es un profesor malhumorado y los alumnos que los dejan ahí hasta que pase, no sé, 1 o 2 horas y después los dejan ir. So, aquí está, ¿no? Is it illegal to hold students after the bell? Esto es la detención. Mantenerlos dentro de la escuela después de que termina el tiempo.
Illegal with a double L.
Sorry?
Illegal is with a double L.
Legal is with one. I think, yeah, so when we write in the negative one, because esa es una I, pero parece que es otra L, ¿no? But yeah, you say illegal, sería con doble L, porque
All right. Yeah.
sería illegal. Ajá, yeah. So it says, esa es una frase que suelen decir los profesores. The bell doesn't dismiss you. I do. ¿Qué es dismiss? Dismiss means like, como que, bueno, no se puede traducir literal, pero es, tú no te vas cuando suene la campana. Te vas cuando te diga yo. Prácticamente sería como la traducción de lo que dice aquí. So, when you dismiss someone, dismiss es dejar que se vaya. Dismiss someone. And maybe, I don't know if you heard that, because I had some teachers and they said that. Yo sí tenía maestros que se enojaban que en cuando terminara la hora, sonara la campana, todos se fueran. Querían que tú te esperaras, ¿no? Hasta que ellos dijeran, ya, váyase. Do you ever have any teachers who told you to wait, or who told you something like this, que les hayan dicho algo parecido?
Yes, in school when I stay in the 16th grade year, en sexto grado,
Six,
in
six, six
six
degree.
6 degree,
Sorry, no,
my
no, no.
teacher is
Degree es de temperatura. Sixth
okay.
grade.
Oh,
Grade.
6th grade. My teacher is very stricto.
What subject? ¿Qué materia?
Pues en primaria es el mismo teacher.
Yeah. Sorry. Ajá.
He was very, ¿cómo se dice estricto?
Strict.
Strict. In occasions, he don't. Nosotros no salíamos hasta que acababa el tema, aunque pasara media hora después, porque a veces se le daba la gana empezar así de que un tema casi a 20 minutos de salir y él se tardaba otros 20 minutos y no podíamos decir nada.
Oh, no.
Como que no tenía nada que hacer en su casa, él no sé, nos torturaba.
He didn't want to go back home with his wife. Okay.
Probably.
In my time, give you 2 books in your hands, and you have to raise your hands side by side with 2 books in the sun, en el pleno sol ahí.
And they hit you too, right?
Ah, yeah, and
They
¿cómo se dice?
reset.
Jalaban las patillas. How do you say in English that?
Yeah. They pull your, how to say this, the hair is from,
Oh yeah.
forgot. Okay, on the sides of your head. And what other punishes do you remember?
If you are jump your gum, they put it in your hair.
Mhm. The cigarette?
No, the gum,
Oh,
el chicle.
oh, yeah.
They say throw it. I put you in your hair, and they put it in our hair.
So they were very,
Yeah,
I think that
they hit
you
you
don't
with
have
a
comparison with today.
roller.
Mm,
No, today is very different. Very
yeah,
sweet. The teachers are very sweet. That's
yeah.
why I know I don't know, the generations
Yes.
need that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. And right now, I think this is not made anymore. Um, well, I didn't have any experience. I had teachers who like they seem like they didn't like to teach, or they were just mm, they weren't actually teaching, you know. Sometimes it was just like copy this from your book, put it in your notebook. And I really hated doing that, you know. Like copying some parts of the book. O sea, ¿para qué me ponían a copiar de un libro, no? Si ya está en el libro. You need to copy from this page to this page. And you did it, but I really don't know what's the point with that. Now I see that, well, maybe there were some teachers, and you as a kid, you don't think bad of your teachers unless they are rude or they're really evil. But I had many teachers like this. Gabriel, do you have any teachers in your like regular school? Or well, I don't know, maybe here too. Do you have any teachers who um punish you? Maybe some teachers who are crazy or are bad?
Nope.
No, they are sweet. They are good teachers.
Yep. They
Okay.
are good teachers.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing that you haven't experienced this. Okay, well, so let's
I
check some.
I
Yeah.
still I still had a T-shirt that he hit holes with a roller in the hands or the back.
But when, like in university,
No, in the school, in la primaria.
oh, in elementary school.
Yes, in the elementary school.
Oh no. And did they ever hit you?
Yes, in sí dolía.
Yes, but did you behave bad? Were you well behaved? ¿Te portabas bien?
Um, yes, but he hit out when we don't uh can when we called resolver un problema,
Mm,
resolve the problem,
mhm.
and he ella se ponía muy enojada y nos pegaba de que no entiende ni paz, nos pegaba muy.
Oh, I'm sorry
En el
for that.
momento no era divertido, pero ahorita me acuerdo y lo
Yeah,
chistoso que nuestros papás la dejaban, pues ella avisaba de que yo golpeo a sus hijos, ¿me permiten? Y ellos decían que sí.
really.
Yes.
They
Like,
say they do my job.
yes. Well, those were other times. Good. So that's assigned to detention. That's a kind of punishment. being punctual, being rude. So you think you can tell me if this is positive or negative. Do you think being punctual can be considered something positive, something good? Yes, right? Being punctual. Good. How about, okay, yes, so we can remember. So being assigned to detention, something bad. Being punctual, it's something good. Being rude with the teacher, what do you think?
Ser descortés o ser
Yes, es ser descortés. So
mal
it's,
educado o mal portado.
yes, es ser grosero. We could also say well behaved or bad behaved. Bullying, I think we know, right? It's bad. This thing also was more intense, I think, in the past. It's not that there is no bullying now, but I think that now it's more delicate situation because in my times, and I think that in your times too, some of you, bullying was something normal, and there was always the classmate or classmates who were making fun of you or who were doing something to make you feel bad, right? Entonces, sí, a lo mejor todos hemos pasado por esto, bullying, or maybe you were the bulliers. We have the bullied ones, los buleados, and we have the bullies, los que buleaban. So which one were you? Or you never had any experience with bullying? Were you the
First, I
bullied
was
one or the bullies?
the bullying. I was bullying, but when I get harto, how do you say it?
When I got tired,
When I
sick,
got tired, I hit them and I become a buller.
you became the bully.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because I hate that.
You were like Anakin.
But at the final time, we were friends.
Okay,
It was weird. Yeah.
I was both.
both. Okay. You were first the bullied one and then you were bullied, or you were bullied and then bullied one, or you were bullied and bullied at the same time?
In the first year in the secondary, the high school,
Junior high school?
junior high school, I was the bullying.
Oh,
And in the second, I changed the turn and I changed the morning. I was in the afternoon and I was changed in the morning. In the morning, I I stayed in the group the bullies.
oh, the bullies. Oh, wow.
I never hit a person, but I I was very busy, ¿cómo es? Agredir, o sea,
You
abusivo
were
de que
aggressive?
burlón o algo así, pues.
Ah, okay. Abusive.
Abusions, yes.
Abusive. Okay. Well, you asked me, I never bully anyone, but I also had the same situation in junior high school. But I once like fought at school, at junior high school. I really didn't like it, but I fought like I could, and they suspended me from school during 3 days because I fought my bully because I was tired of it. So 3 days I didn't go to school because I was punished, and so was he. And then it's weird because I never really liked him, but then I think that happened during the first grade of junior high school. Well, the third grade, because at that time I was learning how to play the guitar. and sometimes I took my guitar to school. And then imagine, so we were like having so big problems, like yeah, we didn't get along that we fought. O sea, sí nos llegó a ser tanto en la situación que yo ya no aguanté y sí me peleé con él. And then in the third grade of junior high school, I was playing the guitar and we were singing. O sea, estábamos ahí juntos y cantábamos y él cantaba conmigo y yo tocaba la guitarra. It's like it was so
Yeah,
surreal.
it's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he got tired of me, or I think that I think something changed after the fight. Como que la pelea fue el punto de partida. Creo que si no me hubiera peleado con él, no habríamos llegado a ese punto.
The Blood Brothers.
Yes.
El inicio de una gran amistad.
Yes.
Yes, actually,
We were
yes.
friends at the end, but after when I started high school, I never like there were many friends who got their picture from junior high school, you know, like the last picture you get from graduation. And I said, I don't want this picture. I don't want it. Like I really don't care about any of these people. Like I was like, I'm sorry, but I really don't care about them. And I don't want a picture with them. Entonces yo no quería una foto de esas de la graduación. Yo no quería. Muchos sí la adquirieron y yo no. Ni de secundaria, ni de preparatoria. Nothing. Like, I really didn't want to. I just had a picture of myself. Solo tengo una foto mía. When I get graduated and a picture of me with some friends. But that's it. I really didn't want to have the picture and remember all my classmates. I never had these. I just didn't feel like doing something like that. Okay, so bullying, cheating. Do you remember what is the meaning of cheating, Flor? What do you think is cheating? Moni, what is the meaning of cheating?
Mm, Really, I don't know.
Okay, so cheat, we say cheat on. Cheat on es engañar a alguien, pero también significa hacer trampa. Okay, so we have cheating. Actually, there used to be a program. I don't know if you remember. Cheaters. ¿Alguien se acuerda? Creo
Oh
que estábamos
yeah,
en
when
tele-
le hacen un 4, ¿no?
Ajá.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes. Okay, so this program Cheaters was about that, right? Cheaters. Entonces los engañaban y contrataban como a alguien para que descubriera si realmente su pareja los engañaba. Y después iban y los confrontaban. Yeah, something similar to what Badaboom did, right? So, so that was the program of cheaters. In this context, cheating, you can cheat on an exam.
And this program is acting or is real?
No idea. What do you think?
It
I,
seems like it was real, but at the end, I think they are actors.
I never heard about this program.
Never heard?
No.
You can. It's really fun. Se empiezan a pelear.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes. It's old.
Puede no ser apto para niños.
Today's episode will
Infidelidades, trampas, engaños. En Cheaters todo puede pasar.
Today's
Well, that was Cheers.
Ok, me convencieron, lo voy a ver.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's fun. Okay, well that's cheating. So cheating is something wrong. What do you think, Moni, about following the dress code? Do you think it's something positive or negative?
It's positive, ¿no?
It's positive, very well.
Es como usar el uniforme, algo así.
Uniforme, más bien, es el código de vestimenta. Un código de vestimenta no es exactamente un uniforme. The uniform is the same set of clothes for everyone. But the dress code is like, for example, you can't wear punk style. No sé, no puedes ir con los pelos parados como tipo punk. You can't wear mini skirt. No se puede usar minifalda. You can't wear, I don't know, like this is the dress code. So for example, at school, actually, I don't know why, but it's fun because in United States, for example, no one wears a uniform. And actually, nadie utiliza uniforme en las escuelas de Estados Unidos o de muchas partes del mundo, realmente. No solo en Estados Unidos. You don't wear, look at these guys, right? Everyone is wearing their own clothes. Cada quien lleva la ropa que quiere. And that is since you are a kid and you're in kindergarten. But the uniform was used to identify students from expensive and prestigious schools. Por ejemplo, si eras de una universidad muy cara o muy prestigiosa, ahí sí llevabas uniforme. Pero, es decir, es con ese estilo, ¿no? Y aquí en México es lo contrario, ¿no? Como que en escuelas públicas, también las privadas, pero hay muchas escuelas que, por ejemplo, en privadas en las que, o más prestigiosas, donde no tienes que usar uniforme. And I think in public schools, you need to wear a uniform most of the time. It maybe changes in high school, although there are some other schools, como hay algunas universidades igual como mucho prestigio o universidades católicas, por ejemplo, que sí tienes que utilizar un uniforme o algo así. So that is the thing with the uniform. Maybe they don't have a uniform in the United States, but they follow a dress code. Do you have a dress code at school? ¿Ustedes tenían un código de vestimenta en la escuela? ¿O tienen?
Pantalón de cuadritos y rayitas gris.
Okay, great. And the
Yeah.
sweater, let me guess. Y el
The
suéter
uniform.
era negro, ¿no?
No, tenía una línea azul.
Okay. Javier, how was your uniform?
In the yes, in the high school was white, all white.
All white?
In the yes, in the medium school, que sería preparatoria, gray pants and white t-shirt. In the junior school, ¿cómo se dice tinto?
You could be like wine, I don't know, wine red.
Wine red pants and t-shirt white.
Okay. Well, Gabriel, do you wear any uniform at school? Do you wear uniform
Wait, ¿qué dijo primero?
in your school?
No,
Do you have uniform? Or you don't need uniform?
a veces en las que sí se ocupan uniformes y otras en las que no. There are times that we need to wear a uniform and there are times that no.
Okay, very well, but most of the time, uniform. Like always, almost always. Okay. So the next one, getting sent to the principal's office, que te envíen a la dirección to talk to the principal. Okay, so this, yes. Getting extra credit. Something good, right? Wearing uniform? Not good, not bad. I would say mostly is bad. Winning a prize? Good. Okay, so now we're going to check the vocabulary and let's choose the correct vocabulary for the sentences below. So, one moment. Let's check. So, number one says, you can, ya vamos a leer el contexto, después escogemos la respuesta que más se adecue. If you can, in English, if you read 2 books over the vacation. So, you can get extra credit, como puntos extra. Get extra credit. Please help me, Moni, with number 2.
I'm sorry, but you can wear shoes boots to school. You need to follow the dress code.
Yes, good. Follow dress code. Please, Javier, number 3.
Emily got sent to the principal office because she was rude to Mr. Moore.
Excellent. Good. Number 4, please, Gabriel. Maybe Oscar, please, number 4.
Okay. Number 4. If you're late to class 3 times in a semester, you will be assigned to detention.
Very good. So, assigned to detention. Good. The punishment. Daniela, please, can you read number 5?
Don't use your cell phone during a test. Take extra credit.
The
No,
opposite.
sorry, on text charting.
Cheating. Good.
It
Eso
could
es
be.
trampa. Okay. But if they catch you, if they find out that you have your phone, no extra credit. Right?
Se los puede dar sin que el teacher se lo sepa.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so that's up to you, cheating or getting extra credit. Good. And have you ever been caught cheating? Have you ever been caught red-handed? ¿Los han agarrado con las manos en la masa? Caught red-handed?
No, never. I'm a good in that. I was good in.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm like a ninja.
Sometimes the students are very creative, or we are very creative. You can write the answers in a bottle, in a pen, in your hand, right? Now, something that I didn't do, I don't know if I told you before, I didn't cheat on an exam, but actually during physics, physics exam, un examen de física, I didn't memorize all the formulas. So I was like, okay, I will need the formula, So yeah, sometimes I copy the formulas so I could use them. But to my mind, it's like, okay, if I'm an engineer, imagínate, es que soy un ingeniero, ¿no? Voy a utilizar una fórmula para calcular algo. ¿Qué me va a decir mi jefe? No puedes revisar la fórmula. right? I think the formulas are for you to use and check, right? So you can make your calculations. I don't know. That's the only time I would say that I cheated. And fortunately, I had a good memory. Right now, I don't have a very good memory, but when I was a student, I had a very good memory for never good for mathematics, but for other subjects, I was really good. And have you ever felt this transition when you are like in elementary school? Is as in la primaria, when you have a really good grade, tienes buenas calificaciones, ¿no? 9 o 10. Y then you go to junior high school, quizás también 9 o 10. But when you go to high school, y ya bajas, ¿no? Como 8 o 9, o 7 o 8, or even 6. And then you go to university and you're happy that you passed, right? Y ya en la universidad estás agradecido con que tan solo hayas pasado la materia. Isn't it funny?
7 is ambition.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ambition. If you pass with 7 or 8, that's ambition. It's more than enough. But I have to tell you, it was a hard thing for me. When I was in junior high school and I had a very good grade. And then in high school, I realized that they didn't teach me well. Como que en la preparatoria me di cuenta que en la secundaria no me habían enseñado bien. So I was like having a lot of stress because now my grades were really not that good. And I'm like, I'm in blank. I don't know many things you are telling me. Como que me faltan bases. No entiendo. Sobre todo en matemáticas. So I was like, they didn't teach me this. But it was so hard for me when I was used to have good grades. Estaba acostumbrado a las buenas calificaciones y ahora tenía 7 y 6. And I was like, what is this? This is not what I'm used to. And then you get used to it. Yes, pues es como, ya lo que sea, right? Okay, let's see. Number 6, please. Can you read it? Flor, can you please read number 6? Or we go back to money, please. Number 6.
All students must treat each other with respect. We don't tolerate bullying in our schools.
Yes, we don't tolerate bullying. Good. Number 7, please. Gabriel. And then number 7, please, Daniela.
I think your soul joy the mark change
Challenge.
change team your meet
You might
you might win a prize.
win a prize. Muy bien. Price con C. Price, eso es precio, el costo de algo. Prize con Z es premio. So be careful with price and prize. Prize. Okay, very good. So you can win a prize. Number 8, please. Can you help me, Oscar, with number 8?
Okay, number 8. Mike is never late to class. It's important to him to be punctual.
Yes, to be punctual. Thank you. Number 9, please. Flor. Okay, please, Javier. Number 9.
A lot of students don't like wearing a uniform, but I do. It saves my money on clothes. I always see thinking
Okay. So, okay, yeah, I think the same. Number 10, so it's Christine was rude to the Spanish teacher yesterday. Usually she is very polite. Very well. Now we check this vocabulary related to school. Let's check this vocabulary related to working life. I'm going to read and you will tell me the meaning of this vocabulary. Let's try to guess, as some of them have a number. Una de estas palabras, este vocabulario, el que está en negritas, tiene números. Entonces van a poder comparar el significado de estas expresiones aquí. But with the other ones, try to guess the meaning. Intenten adivinar el significado según el contexto. So I'm going to read it. In my mid-20s, I joined the staff of a language school. The pay wasn't brilliant, but I could make a living. And there were many aspects of the job that I enjoyed. The other members of staff were nice, and I enjoyed teaching the students. A few years later, after returning from maternity leave, I decided to go part-time. Luckily, I was able to do a job share with another woman who had a small child. Then the school began to go through a difficult period and had to lay off staff. I decided to go freelance. I had managed to build up a network of contacts, and this gave me a good start. I also had a substantial volume of work, private students, and marking exams, and was able to earn a good living. Bueno, esa es la historia de la teacher Fiona. Ok, so teacher Fiona nos dice, en mis medios, a mediados de mis 20, es decir que como 25, 26, algo así tenía la profesora. I joined the staff, que será join the staff, de una escuela de idiomas. ¿Qué significa I joined the staff?
Porque se unió la banda de los teachers, ¿no?
Exactly, se unió a la banda de los teachers, se unió al equipo, se unió empezó un trabajo en una escuela de idiomas. El pago no era brillante, o sea, no ganaba millones, ¿no? Pero podía make a living. What is the meaning of make a living?
Earn enough to live, lo suficiente para vivir.
Exactly. También puedes decir, si alguien te pregunta, how do you make a living? ¿Cómo te ganas la vida? Eso también significa make a living, ganarse la vida. So when you make a living, it could mean that you just earn enough money to live, or that you simply have a profession or an occupation. Y había muchos aspectos del trabajo que disfrutaba. Otros miembros del staff, otros miembros del equipo de maestros, eran agradables y disfruté enseñarle a los estudiantes. Un par de años después de regresar de maternity leave, que significará maternity leave. Maternity leave.
¿Tiempo de maternidad o...?
Exactly. Leave significa como I forgot. Like ausencia, como es un permiso justificado para faltar al trabajo. Okay, so that's, how do we say in Spanish?
Permiso de maternidad, de hecho.
Permiso de maternidad. Muy bien. Y decidí ir part-time. So what is part-time? What do you think?
¿Cómo dividirse el tiempo?
Go part-time would mean trabajar medio tiempo. We say full time, tiempo completo, y part time es medio tiempo, o digamos, no las 8 horas diarias, right? That now it's different in some companies, right? Sometimes it's 12 hours, algunas empresas manejan 12 horas, ¿no? Some work in the morning, algunos, por ejemplo, son otro trabajo with different shifts, which it's called a mixed shift, que es trabajo en la mañana, después al siguiente día trabajo en la noche. It's like this. One day in the morning, one day at night. One day in the morning, one day at night. Afortunadamente, fui capaz de hacer un job share. Eso creo que he comentado, es como dividirse el trabajo. So, con otra mujer que tenía un niño pequeño. So, I don't know, I don't think it's very common in Mexico, but a job share is like you have a workmate who helps you do part of your job. So, for example, if the teacher Fiona had to go home to take care of the children, so there was another teacher who could help her with the classes. So it's basically like someone in your same position and who you work with. It's like you are the same position, the same department, the same everything, but you do the same job. Ok, después la escuela empezó a ir por un periodo difícil y tuvo que lay off the staff. ¿Qué le pasó al equipo de maestros? Lay off, number 3.
¿Separarse?
Despedir.
Let it go.
Let them go. Ajá, es despedir. Entonces los tuvieron que despedir. I decided to go freelance. Decidí trabajar para diferentes organizaciones que trabajar de tiempo completo para una organización. Eso se llama freelance. For example, you are a programmer. So you are you're working for one company in one project, you work for other company in another project. Entonces, te divides entre varios proyectos de distintas empresas. The same can be when you teach. You can work for one company, for another company, and for many other jobs you can do it too. Había logrado construir un network of contacts. What do you think is that? ¿Qué significa network of contacts? ¿Qué significa network? Daniela, ¿qué crees que signifique network? Network. Cuando hablamos, por ejemplo, de
¿Necesitamos?
network,
¿Es como necesidad de algo?
no. This case,
¿Es una
net,
plataforma?
no necessarily. Net es net es telaraña, de una araña, literalmente, net.
Como la red social, ¿no?
Ajá,
Pero
muy
de
bien.
contactos.
Network, entonces una red de contactos, muy bien, una red de trabajo de contactos. Eso es el network, yes. So, una red de contactos, y esto me dio un buen inicio, es decir, que ya tenía alumnos de los que le había enseñado anteriormente y con eso pudo empezar como freelance. Also, freelance can mean when you are independent, cuando eres un independiente. Es decir, abres tu propia empresa o tu propio negocio. También esto es freelance.
Es la que yo say interpreter o cómo se dice?
Entrepreneur. Ajá.
Entrepreneur.
Emprendedor.
That's right.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Por ejemplo, una red social muy buena para cuestiones del trabajo, como network, es esta, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Yeah.
LinkedIn, yes. So LinkedIn is not only for looking for jobs, que es uno de los mayores usos que les dan buscar trabajo aquí, but one of the best things is that you have a network. So, for example, you contact with people who are interested. Por ejemplo, yo que soy maestro, puedo a lo mejor contactar con otros maestros o con colegas o así por el estilo. Clients too, because some people use it to look for clients when you work B2B, business to business. Well, there are job offers, de repente por alguien que busca, se publican ofertas de trabajo, pero esas no están como en los anuncios normales, tienes que como que ir siguiendo. Y esas son ofertas de trabajo que comparten contactos, o sea, directamente la persona que lo busca, ahí está. So it's like better somehow, porque no aparecen en el internet. Tienes que conectar con la persona, tienes que buscar y aparece alguna oferta. Sometimes there's people who say, hey, I have an CV, yo tengo un currículum y quiero trabajar, y a veces te ayudan compartiéndolo. There are many things that people do here. They also share about their professional life, comparten cosas del trabajo. Es una red social de puro trabajo. Es como, no sé, publicas una foto con algo en tu trabajo y dices, un día más en el trabajo con mi café o algo así. So people do this, like they build their network. It's very good. They even sometimes, a veces hasta incluso publican memes o reflexiones. Es una red social realmente. It's really good. Then it says private students and making marking exams. Marking exams es como aplicar exámenes. And was able to earn. Ahora fíjense la diferencia de la expresión make a living that we saw at the beginning and earn a good living. ¿Qué quiere decir ahora earn a good living? What do you think? ¿A qué te suena, Javier? Earn a good living comparado con make a living.
Dar una buena vida, dar una buena estabilidad.
Exactly. Muy bien, ganarse ahora buen dinero. Hacemos make a living, que es solo lo esencial, y earn a good living, ya, mucho mejor. All right, so please check the rest of the vocabulary. It's also more vocabulary related to work. I think we could check it on Monday too. And guys, see you the next class.
Have a nice week.
Have a nice weekend. Take care.